Go to the calligraphr.com page. On the home page, tap Create a Template. Choose Minimal English, and then tap Download Template. Slide the size slider all the way over to the right side to make the biggest size. Then tap Download and tap Download your template. You'll get 4 pages for the whole alphabet in capital letters and regular letters. After you download your templates, you're going to need to print them. And I appreciate that you may not have a printer, because I don't have a printer either. So what I do is I go across town to the FedEx office shop and I print there. It's about 15 cents a page. You can also print at other office supply stores and other outlets. I do recommend printing a couple copies. That way you have extra, just in case you make a mistake. Anyway, you'll have 4 pages like this. And if you absolutely can't print, I do have an alternative, but it's a lot more complicated and difficult. So really try and print. It makes things much easier. After you print your pages, the most important thing is to make sure you have these little boxes in each corner. There's one on all 4 corners. So make sure it prints all the way to the edge and that you can see those boxes, because that is important to the success of your font. When you get your Calligraphr pages, you'll see there's a box for each letter. And on the top of this page is actually the punctuation. So let me slide down and you can see I have A, B, C through G on this page. There's also some very, very light lines to help you place your letters. And in the video, you probably can't see the lines. So on this one, I've actually drawn them in pencil to help you see them and understand how to use them. The top line is, so if this is the box, and we'll assume this is the letter A, the top line is the ascender, the next line is the X height, the next line is the base line, and the bottom line is the descender. So I've drawn a capital A, a capital B, and a regular A and a regular B here. So the capital A and the capital B and the regular B all go to the ascender line. The A only goes to the X height line. They all sit on the base line because none of these letters have any descenders. So on this page, I have also penciled in the guidelines to make them easier to see. And we can look at the D and notice it has an ascender. So the top of the D goes up to the ascender line. The D sits on the baseline. The E, which is in the X height area, is a round letter, so it actually goes a little above the X height line and a little below the baseline. The G is round on top, so a little above the X height line. It comes down to the descender line. I've actually gone a little below as well because of the curve. The F, depending on how you draw it, so if your F is more like a block letter style F, it starts at the baseline and goes up slightly above the ascender line because of the curve. But if you're drawing a hand lettering style F, it could go from just above the ascender where the curve is to just below the descender where that curve is. Depending on your letters, you'll use different lines to place each one, but make sure you use them consistently across all of your letters. I recommend sketching in your letters with pencil so you know where everything goes and how big each letter is. Of course, you can just jump right ahead and use your marker if you're very confident about your letter strokes. After you have your letters sketched in, you want to use your black marker and fill in all of them because Calligraphr works best with solid black letters. After you've done your letters in marker, you can go back and erase any of the sketch marks that still show. You want the page to be as clean as possible. That will make it much easier when you upload it. I created my font using just pencil because I wanted some texture, and I also wanted to see if Calligraphr could work with pencils instead of the black marker. It works fairly well, so you have a choice. You can use either the black marker like I showed earlier, or you can do it in pencil. Since I'm using texture in mine, I want to make sure that the texture is consistent on all of my letters, on all of my pages. You can kind of see that here. After you finish drawing all your letters, lay the template pages flat on your table and hold your phone directly above them, also flat. Turn on the flash and take a photo of each page. In your photo app, you can crop away the area outside the template page so all we see is the white page. Go back to your Calligraphr page, tap My Fonts, and tap Upload Template. Select each of your template files so that you have all 4 of them in this box. Then tap Upload Template. You'll see all of your letters on your screen. Scroll to the bottom and tap Add Characters to My Font. You'll see all of your letters again, and this time tap Build Font. You can try your font out right here. Just select all the letters, hit delete, and type your message. Then you can adjust the size to see it bigger. And if everything looks great, tap one of the 2 links at the top. It doesn't really matter which one. And that will save the font so that you can use it on your computer.